This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense is up first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gonna run it. It's Tate. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they had over the years.
Short connection to the tight end here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Quarterback still with the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Adds 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a quick show pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Ives. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The Cornhuskers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Movement here from the tight end. Heading left after the handoff. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they were.
The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Huskers will have to kick this away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Ohio State 7, Nebraska 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll hand it off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Tate. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to...
Now here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback keeps the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here's a 1st and 10 play. back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires quickly to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Cornhuskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. To the air, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. It's reeled in. It's Ives. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The offense going with the hurry out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions.
Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Cornhuskers will have to punt this one away. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Touchdown, Buckeyes! 6 points for the special teams. Run a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
That makes the score Ohio State.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. That they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Grab down the middle. It's Mills. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Back to pass. It's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. and it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab near the sticks. It's Ives. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Mills. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling. First down. Looking to throw the football. He lets it rip. He's got his man in the open field. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cornhuskers will line up here on first down and goal.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's another deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that'll land just beyond the goal line. A missed opportunity to pin them back. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Raiola. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
He's brought down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Huskers pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Tate running through the tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To throw, it's Reed. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in. Up to play.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense really clicking here. And they'll give it to the back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On the ground, it's Peoples. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Crucial third down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
He'll ride the back again here. He breaks free. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Huskers will line up now. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First and goal for the offense.
Military stun.
They're going to run it. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope you make a play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Ohio State.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Scanning the field. It's Reed. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, what a crucial blunder by the defense to give up the 1st down. The offense can essentially just run out the clock. Looks like quarterback will just take a knee here. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.